Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing lesson 12.4, describe sides of polygons. We've discovered that polygons are closed shapes that are made of line segments, so the sides are straight and they're two-dimensional. Okay, but there's certain, when we're talking about the sides, we can describe the sides right here. They are the sides of polygons and determine where they appear to be intersecting, perpendicular, or parallel. Those are the three terms we are going to be using today to describe the line segments in a polygon. Okay, so let's go over here. Unlock the problem. Look at the polygon. How many pairs of sides are parallel? Well, how do you know the shape is a polygon first? Well, it's closed, right? We have it's closed. What else? It has straight sides, straight line segments. And it's what? It's a plane shape. It's two-dimensional, okay? So it is a polygon. Well, if you look, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. It is a quadrilateral. And it's a, you guessed it, it's a trapezoid, to be more precise. Oops, let's move down. Okay. So here are the types of lines. This is what we are going to be talking about today, okay? Lines that cross or meet are intersecting lines. That means they cross, they meet. Intersecting lines form angles. So right here, it meets right there. These are intersecting. If these lines went on forever and ever, they would cross each other. So they are intersecting. They meet and form an angle, intersecting. Okay, all right. Intersecting, now we're talking about special intersecting lines. Now, look, what do you see here in the middle? What does that mean? Yeah, that means it is a right angle, okay? It's like a square angle. If you put a piece of paper in there, then it would fit. It is called a square, it's a right angle, 90 degrees. So when you have a 90-degree angle, these line segments meet to form a right angle, so they are perpendicular. I want you to say that out loud. Perpendicular, perpendicular. Okay, they meet at a 90-degree angle. Okay, lines that never cross or meet are always the same distance apart. They are parallel lines. They do not form any angles. So there are no angles here. And it's the same distance from this side to this side. Okay, let me erase that. Oops. No, I want to erase that. Maybe, no, I'm putting a shape in there. Sorry. Oh, there it is. I'm going to erase these. Okay. And if you will notice, my dear friends, that, there we go. You will notice this is just like these, in the word parallel, you even have parallel lines. You have two L's that are right next to each other. And if they are very straight, they are parallel. They will never, ever, ever meet if they go on forever. Okay, I like to think of it as the touchdown lines because it's like a goal. Your hands go up and they go straight up and they are parallel with each other. Okay, so let's go down. All right, we are going to draw a polygon that has only one pair of parallel sides. So we're going to, let's start that. So let's look here. We're going to go along this line and we're going to go along this line, but I'm going to make that one a little bit longer. Now, do you see how these two lines right here are parallel, but these two are not? Okay. these will eventually be intersecting. If they go on forever, they would eventually intersect, okay? So let's do another one with two pairs of parallel lines. I'm going to go straight down, go across, straight up, the same distance on both sides, same distance on those sides, okay? You see how these two lines are parallel and these two lines are parallel? Okay. All right. Which sides appear to be parallel here? They're the ones across from each other, and they are the same distance apart all the way across. So we have sides C and A, and we have B and D. Okay, C and B are not parallel. These two are not parallel. It's a right angle, isn't it? So these two are perpendicular. Okay, but C and A are parallel. Okay, we're going to look at the green sides of the polygon. Tell if they appear to be intersecting, perpendicular, or parallel. Write all the words that describe the angle. Well, here's our green sides. Oh, they seem to be the same distance apart. So I would say they are parallel. They're never going to meet. So they're not intersecting, and they're not perpendicular because it's not a 90-degree angle. All right, let's look at these. Well, it's not a 90-degree angle, and it's not parallel because they do meet. So this one is just intersecting. Okay, now this one, that looks like a perfect square. It looks like a 90-degree angle, doesn't it? So it's perpendicular, but you know what? It is also intersecting. So if you have a perpendicular, sorry, I spelled it wrong. You have a perpendicular, it is also intersecting. It is both. Okay, all right, let's move on. Look at the green sides of the polygon. Tell if they appear to be intersecting, perpendicular, or parallel. Let's look at them. There's this. Oh, sorry. I am so sorry. It is this and this. They are, you guessed it, parallel. What about here? These. Well, they're both. It's intersecting. And it is perpendicular because it is a square, okay? Right here, this angle right here, that space in between those two lines looks like a square, so it's perpendicular also. This one, well, it is not perpendicular and it does meet, so it is only intersecting. Okay, all right, let's go to the next page. Chelsea wants to sort pattern blocks by the types of sides. Which blocks have intersecting sides? Well, let's look at that. Well, there's an intersecting side. That's intersecting. They all have intersecting sides. So all of them. Which sides have parallel sides? Okay, so let's look at that. This is parallel. Okay, there's all kinds of, there's a parallel lines, there's parallel lines. B, I don't see any parallel lines. They all intersect. What about this one? Oh, that's parallel. And then these are parallel. Okay, on D, that's parallel. I only see one set of parallel lines. And on E, I see two sets of parallel lines. So I have A, C, D, and E. On 10, it says which blocks have perpendicular sides. Now that's different because perpendicular means it is a 90 degree angle. If you look closely, I only see one. It is E. Now, which blocks have neither parallel nor perpendicular sides? Well, we already said that one, didn't we? It is right here because it doesn't have parallel sides. There's no sides that will never, all sides will meet. And when they meet, it's not at a 90-degree angle. So it is B. Okay. I'm going to skip a little bit. Can the same two lines be parallel, perpendicular, and intersecting? Explain your answer. So let's look at this. If I have two lines that are perpendicular, they're intersecting. We know that if it's perpendicular, it's intersecting. But can these two lines be perpendicular and parallel at the same time? No. Parallel lines never meet. There's always the same distance all the way through. They are all the same distance, never meet. Okay. All right. Let's go down to 15. Select the shapes that have at least one pair of parallel lines. They have at least one pair of parallel lines. Well, A does, doesn't it? This is parallel, this is parallel. Well, this is parallel, these are parallel. There's at least one there, there's two there, and two there. Ooh, C, I don't see any parallel lines. What about D? I see parallel, I see parallel, and I see parallel. I see three pairs of parallel lines. So it's A, B, and C. Okay. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to go to Go Math and do lesson 12.4 in Go Math. Thank you.